Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're going to go over some interesting concepts that I've been running through my mind, and I think they're pretty important epiphanies about the crypto space. And what we're going to go over pretty much is what I saw as my old point of view regarding crypto, and the new point of view of crypto. So in the past, and you even saw this, Raw Paul, other important people, they were saying, governments control the point of exchange, the bridge between crypto and the traditional system. So you have banks, the traditional system, running securities, etc., in the old world, and then you have crypto. And one of the old ways I was looking at things is I was like saying to myself, the way I used to see things, I said, crypto governments would be able to control these bridges, okay? They would be able to regulate this, and so if governments wanted to say, this is a clear attack point, if governments wanted to say, we don't want that crypto stuff in our country, they'd be able to just stop it right here, at this bridge point, okay? And okay, so let's go over what really happens here, right, in this exchange bridge, which is like Coinbase, Kraken, Binance, these exchanges, right? These are the bridges to crypto. So you have two individuals, just consider them these different colors, blue and orange. So blue deposits one Bitcoin or some crypto into the exchange bridge, and he sells his Bitcoin. The orange receives it, and they sell 50,000 USD, and blue receives 50,000 USD on this entity, on this centralized entity, this bridge between the two systems. So when you buy something, you're basically selling the other thing, right? So I'm buying 50K of dollars, I'm selling one Bitcoin, right? This guy is buying one Bitcoin, he's selling 50K of USD dollars in this bridge, okay? And I always saw this as an attack point. So someone deposits the crypto in here, and then this exchange happens, and that person withdraws their 50K to the old system. So the bridge effectively happened. They used crypto, bridge, old system. And then the old system deposited $50,000 for the other person into the bridge. So both exist here. This is the bridge. It's got cash and crypto. The old system connection and the new system connection. And then this person withdraws their crypto back to themselves, to their own custody. Okay? So this is the bridge. This was an attack point. But a lot has changed since I had this point of view. This is basically 2017. But I realized with things like the Mirror Protocol or with oracles, it's game over. There is no bridge anymore. There does not even need to be a bridge anymore. There is no attack point for governments if governments have any freedom. So let's go over this. Let's go over how this can be accomplished. So basically, this person, blue, places one Bitcoin order to sell that gets filled in a trustless app. So this is just an app on top of Ethereum or some other decentralized system. This is an escrow account. It will hold that person's crypto. It sends a transfer funds from request to the oracle from orange to blue. The oracle communicates with some entity. It could be any business, in the world. It's just a business that communicates with banks. It sends a bank data request. This bank request router with an API to oracles, it looks like any regular business transaction. It is just a regular business. This entity could be any business that has a bank account. It could be anything. And it could communicate with this in secret. It can communicate with oracles, meaning it can communicate directly with the decentralized world. Any business that has a bank account. So this business sends a request, and there's a private business transaction from orange to blue account. And it could be titled anything. As long as there's a private transactions between individuals, as long as there's the freedom, it could happen. After this transaction takes place, confirmation is sent back to this entity. Funds are received. The entity sends bank confirmation of received funds back to the oracle. The oracle says transfer complete. The trustless app releases the Bitcoin to the person who bought it. This is a trustless environment on the trust computers, on the trustless system. And this system can be masked by any regular business model. It's not a clear attack point. So this means as long as banks can transist in privacy, any business that reports data to the internet has accounts with banks, right? So this means that any transfer of ownership can take place from a transfer of ownership of crypto. So any transfer of ownership in the old system can take place with any transfer of ownership in the crypto environment using such a built mechanism. So if freedom exists in any form, then there's no bridge needed. We do not need this bridge. And since there is no clear attack point anymore because of these Oracle technologies. So that means we can transfer stocks, titles, anything without connecting to the transaction that took place in the old system with one that took place in crypto. Because this could look like any business transaction. So now, as long as it has proof of received funds in the old system, it could be saying, oh, I was trading horses or whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as people can do things in private in the old system, they can do crypto. And, normally you do it phone to phone or whatever. You could normally do that. But, what this is showing is, you could even do dollars to dollars. It doesn't even matter. Like the whole system, there is no bridge. There's no mask anymore. There is no need for this. It's gone. Code will do all of this. I used to say, oh, like what's going to bridge these two worlds together? What's going to bridge crypto? It's already too late. The old system and the new system, they are effectively, and they're just, this bridge, this bond, it's going to become where it's just one big system. There is no two systems. It's just crypto and the world, and crypto's intertwangled like a creature into everything. Okay, so there's going to be no differences between the two. Okay, the crypto and the old system are going to merge seamlessly. And another thing is you can trade on data feeds. Everything I just went over was for basically in situations where ownership in the old system is needed. But as you guys know, I went over the mirror protocol, and it kind of really just hit me how powerful synthetics and mirror protocol really are. So with data feeds, such as the synthetics and mirror, you can trade anything. Gold, silver, housing, electricity rates, anything. And you don't even need ownership. So that means that if people want, if you want to know how this is accomplished, go ahead and check out my mirror protocol video, which I released recently. I'll put a tag up there. But you can check out my mirror protocol video. You'll understand how this mechanism is accomplished. But basically, you can trade anything. You can trade gold, silver. You don't really need to own those things. And if you think that those things are going to go up on paper in the future, now the thing is you do have to trust the data feed that's feeding the Oracle. You have to trust that data feed. And that Oracle could get it from several different realities. So if you know that the data that you're receiving is something that you want to trade, you could trade anything. And you have a store of value. Like you could store a value in one of these mechanisms using the game theory mechanism that creates those trading pairs, gold, silver, housing, etc., without actually trading any ownership. You're not actually trading those instruments. You're trading their ticker value, their data. So basically the point of this video is it's game over. Crypto is going to, this is game over, guys. It's game over. It's game over. There's going to be apps on your phone that are going to be inexpensive to use, where you could trade any stock you want, trade any company you want, even before it's listed on the stock exchange. As long as you have a data feed. If something has a price, you can buy, you can trade on those shares. If it has a price, anything, any company, it could be $1 million, whatever. It could be in any country. All you need is a trusted data source. So crypto is making a seamless world. It's getting rid of these nonsense ideas of regulated bridges or whatever, as long as you have data feeds. So this is powerful. This is powerful stuff. And there's going to be derivatives built on top of this. Crypto is the new world of finance. And that's the point of this video. It's just to share like a general, this is just an abstraction of the concept that one thing such as oracles is allowed. And we're at the beginning. This is the beginning. This is going to get crazy, okay? So as per usual, I'm very excited about the future of this space. We're at the very beginning here. And this stuff, it's gonna, you're gonna have it on your phone. You're gonna be able to do anything you want with finances, with your money, with your finances. You will be able to do anything. All right, guys, so if you like this kind of content, like and subscribe. And I look forward to putting out high quality content for you guys in the future and chasing gems, etc., whatever, is the most valuable data that I could possibly find. That is what I like to seek. All right, later, guys.